Is this post fueling the divide between cyclists and motorists, or is it just bringing awareness to an issue that is hotly debated already? This post by Surrey Road Safe, working with Surrey Police, came to my attention in the last 48 hours, but was originally posted as a shorter clip, which is why it's been hotly debated and has since been posted as the full version of the clip, revealing exactly what really happened. The reason this seems to have been flagged as fueling a divide is because of the hashtag vulnerable road users and the wording in the subsequent post. More about that in a moment. But this was the original post from Surrey Road Safe, where it says, Vanguard RST stopped these 4 cyclists in Esher where they were observed contravening red traffic lights. Fixed penalty notices issued to all. Let's look at the original clip. And that was it. Quite clearly, the cyclists were in front of the red lights and then turned right. Lots of debate popped up to say that they were already past the red light and just carried on, and that it shouldn't be an offence to go through a red light if you're already past the line. Somebody tagged me and I said I would like to see the bit before this, because if they went over that line when the lights were on red, clearly they were guilty of the offence, and otherwise, if they'd gone across, let's say, when it was on green or even potentially amber, then they would have been all right to carry on turning right. But then the full clip was posted, and so this is the portion here where you can see they are in front of the line here, going through the red light. But as I say, they're in front of this line. But now with the benefit of the full clip, we can wind it back and see what really happened from this original standpoint. So this new clip, so thanks to Surrey Road Safe and Surrey Police for posting this so that everyone can see it. And I suggest not fueling the divide and not fueling the debate, just bringing awareness to an issue that everyone needs to be aware of. That being, cyclists can too be guilty of road traffic offences. Now, this is the full clip. So you can see quite clearly from all the way back here, the cyclists approach the right turn, go through the red light and across the line, and then continue to turn right. So in this case, absolutely 100% the cyclists are at fault. So let's wind this back a little bit and analyse why this might have happened and what the cyclists might say in response to all of this. Now, you can see from this point here, they are in lane and behind a vehicle. As we scoot forward a little bit, they move around this vehicle in front to the left-hand lane, through the line and through the red light, and turn right. Now, remembering the highway code, as I harp on about from time to time, you should not move to the left to overtake the vehicle in front, as in do not move to the lane on the left to overtake, otherwise known as undertaking. Many will be familiar with that rule by now, and this is exactly what these cyclists have done. So straight away, they are breaking the highway code by doing exactly that. They've moved to the lane on the left to overtake the cars in front of them. Again, if they want to use the roads and be treated as vulnerable road users, they should at the very least have the courtesy of complying with the highway code like everybody else. This is why the suggestion has been made that this is fueling the divide. I suggest it's not fueling the divide. It's in fact, it's standing on the side of motorists on the occasion that cyclists do something wrong. Everybody is quick enough to jump against the motorist when they've done something wrong, but in this case, it's quite squarely the cyclists that have done so. Now, quite rightly, in my view, in this instance, each of the cyclists received a £50 fine, because the video clearly shows, at least the second video, the longer video, does show that they went through the red light and turned right, thus contravening the road traffic signal and in breach of Section 36 of the Road Traffic Act 1988, Traffic Regulations and General Directions 2016, and Schedule 2 of the Road Traffic Offenders Act 1988. But then there's the question as to how many cyclists receive such a fine. Well, this data provided by the Met Police in response to a Freedom of Information request provides that 25,619 is the grand total tally of all those, anything to do with having a fine registered, those that are ongoing, paid, confirmed, potential prosecutions, and so on. You can pause this and take a greater look at this table if you wish. And it just goes to show that cyclists do get stopped and fined when they break the regulations, and so they should. Because ultimately, as the original post suggests, if cyclists are to be treated as a vulnerable road user, they should at the very least have the courtesy of complying with the road regulations just like everybody else. Otherwise, I respectfully suggest it's the cyclists that are fueling the divide in this situation, not the post by Surrey Road Safe or indeed Surrey Police. Hope you found this interesting. Please do subscribe for more. And as always, thank you for watching.